everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with Scrap Your Stash Saturday, where every Saturday I'm going to be putting up a video where I'm using stuff from my stash. And so this is one of those page kits that I had put together 2.5 years ago. So we took this vacation in 2012, so it would have been, I think I had a crop that September, so it was just a few months after we had come back from the crop or from the vacation, and I was going to this crop, so I put all these pages together, and I think I had put 50 page kits together. Lofty goal, right? I think I got maybe 22 pages done, but because they were offering classes, and actually I think I was giving classes at that crop, so I had to stop cropping in order to give the classes and then come back to it. So 22 pages was still a pretty good goal or an accomplishment for that weekend. But this page kit is literally scraps of paper. There were scraps from an old Amy Tangerine collection, which I love. It's that pattern paper with, it looks like, I don't know, like little wheels. I love that one. And then the back side of that is, oh no, I guess not. I was going to say the back side of that is that pink chevron, but that was from the same collection. It's the pattern paper with the cameras. And I remember, because I got that collection in the big paper pad, and I took one sheet and I said, okay, the only thing I'm going to do with that is cut out the cameras. And then if I got to a point where, there's not a lot of cameras left, only parts of it, well, then I use that as little strips, because I really don't want to waste that pattern paper. I love it so much. And here we are, almost 2016. So that I don't even know when that pattern paper was released, but it was probably at least a year or that year in 2012. So it's a really old collection, but I still love it, even, 3 or 4 years later. And when people are going to look at my New York album, yes, it was in 2012, and maybe that's the year the collection came out, but I actually made the page in 2015, and it still is going to look good in the album, And so today is also a treat because it's a double page spread. And that's sort of what I had put together in this kit was, I put 2 sheets of cardstock in black, and then I'm using 4 photos, and it's all of the Statue of Liberty. And that was probably the most like moment in New York, because we the year that we went, they were doing construction, so you could still go at the bottom of it, but I actually want to go inside because you can go inside, and we couldn't do that year because they were fixing it. So we were going to do it was a 2-hour boat tour, and you go around New York City, and you can sit on top of the boat and you can take pictures. And when we were coming up to the Statue of Liberty, where everybody was like, oh, you could hear the exclamation and the feelings on the boat, and so you weren't allowed to stand up, so you were kind of trying to do selfies, with taking in front of the Statue of Liberty. Now, thankfully, I was there with my friend from work, so I kind of gave her the camera, or she had her own camera, and kind of crouching, and can you see the statue? Yes, okay, take a picture. And then I did the same for her, kind of switch sheets so that we could do that. And so they're not perfect pictures, but it kind of wraps up how we were feeling and it was a moment for her too, and it was 150 degrees, I'm sure, that day. It wasn't that hot, but it felt that hot. So when we got on the boat, first of all, there was only a few seats available on the top deck where you were outside, and we were 7 of us. Now we managed to find, I think there was 4 seats, so and not even all together. So the husband decided with the kids were like, it's too hot. I'm okay with watching everything from the inside, because you weren't allowed to stand up outside. So they went downstairs where it was nice and air conditioned, and they got some food and pop, and my husband actually got us a few drinks and brought them up to us, like water or something or pop, because we were dying. Now, the girl that I was with, I call her Susie Q. Her name is Suzanne, but she burnt. Like, her shoulders were burnt, and we were there like 2 hours. Now, I just got a nice glow, and she was like, I hate you, because I have sort of darkish skin anyway. And so when I go in the sun, even with no sunscreen, I just get darker. So the next day, my face was super, super dark, and she was super, super burnt. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple spots here on the layout where I'm going to do some journaling. But I have so much to say, so many feelings, and how we were feeling. So a couple of spots, I'm going to put some project life cards, but I am going to put on the second page, not the page that I'm on, but on the page that she's on, I do a circle at the top right. I'm actually going to put a journaling card in behind there so that it sticks out. And I'm going to put it's probably a 4x6 project life card. And I'm going to put a whole bunch of journaling on there too. I can even fit a couple of journaling cards back there. And I really want to journal about, about everything, about how hot it was, that the kids went down below the ship or the boat, and we stayed on top, and she burnt, and a few funny things happened while we were up there. And I'm going to put all that in the journaling, but it's too much to put on the top. I mean, it's black cardstock, so I could fill it up, but to me, I'd rather put it in the journaling thing in behind, and then the page stays pretty. I always say I'm not much one for much white space, but I'm embracing it. I'm starting to really love the white space, so I don't want to, clutter that up. So, I'm just going to mute my phone here, because while I'm just I'm just using, I had no embellishments that I had pulled for this at all. It was all pattern papers, nothing else. So I went into my stash and grabbed a few things from Jilly Bean, and I pulled that out, and I'm going to make 3 clusters, and then eventually I'm going to add some project life cards. So I might come back to that if I have a minute, but while I'm doing that, I have a few things to talk about. I released my very first class on October 15th. This is October 17th. And first of all, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for everyone that signed up. Like, I had tears in my eyes. My son was like, his eyes were just getting so big because my phone was just doing ding, ding, like emails coming in and people buying the class. And I put literally my blood, sweat, and tears into this. I wanted to make sure that, that you got your money's worth. There is 26 videos with the class, and a whole bunch of close-up pictures of all the layouts that I did. It's 18 new layouts that I created for the class, and I'm overwhelmed. I can't even say how I'm feeling. I could cry. Literally, I could cry. So I just want to say thank you. You guys are so sweet. And I hope that you're enjoying the class, and I'm loving all the feedback. And secondly, I want to apologize. I haven't had a chance to go back and respond to everybody. I stayed up for because I had set a date of October 15th, and I wanted to stay true to that. And I had so many issues with my computer. You guys know, everything that went on with that. So it delayed the class by a few weeks. And I didn't want to have to push it again. So I stayed up for almost 2 days straight. I think I had 3 hours sleep. And when I released the class, the first thing I did was I gathered, my stuff from my shower, and I went in the shower. My husband, we then ate, and I crawled into bed, and I slept for about 14 hours. So, and today, and then, oh, and I did do a video. That's right. I did a voiceover so that I could release a class today on October 16th, because, you know, I have the Let's Get Hip Fridays. So I want to make sure that I wasn't late for that. So I got that done, and then I went to bed, and then today I got up and I'm doing this video so that I have a class for tomorrow on YouTube, which is Scrap Your Stash Saturdays. And then I work tonight, and I work for 4 nights. And so anyway, prior to that, I worked 10 out of 13 days. So that's 120 hours in 13 days. So it's, you know, it was, whew. So hopefully everything goes back to normal now. And anyway, tonight I'm going to definitely answer some comments back and everything. But I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you've not heard about the class, I have a video. It's called Stretch Your Kit class, where we are doing 18 new layouts. And I just, again, thank you. Anyway, so back to the layout. So the title of this is just the ladies, and I use the stickers from an Echo Park collection that was from eons ago. And I think it was the stickers that I had used for the Wednesday's class. The splash one, I think that was the one. I ended up using some washi tape, which is just black and transparent, but it looks like white, to sort of add an extra border. I'm just going to put the title at the top there. Ended up adding those foam thickers. They were in that kit for the last 2 years, or almost 3 years, 2.5 years. Love those. They're like a foam rubber. And so yeah, I'm going to, no, this collection is This to That from Lori Whitlock, but that's an older collection too. And so that was stuck in there also with all the papers. And then I'm going to I'm going to take out some twine, and I'm going to do in white, and I'm going to do some loop-de-loops, and I'm going to put some on the layouts, or on each of the journaling spots, or embellishment clusters. That's the word I was looking for, embellishment clusters. And I haven't done that in a long time, and I used to do that all the time. So it's fun to kind of bring back some stuff that maybe you did for a long time and then you haven't done. So here's the twine, and I just roll it around my finger, and then I make like a half knot, I guess, and then I just glue it down with my Scotch quick dry adhesive, and I just put a blob down, and it glues it down perfectly. So this was fun, and for a few things, because I'm already working on class number 2 that won't be released for a couple of months at least, and it's double page spread. And then the first kit that I grabbed from 2.5 years ago was a 2-page spread layout. So that was kind of fun, because that's kind of where my brain is anyway. I'm working on some sketches for some double page spread. And that's it. Here are a few close-ups of all the embellishment clusters. Oh, and by the way, the class is on sale for this weekend up until October 18th for $15, and after that it's going to be $20. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.